Ooh, such chill vibes. I know you can't hear this, Ergo, but it's a do 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 do.
Yeah, I was going through this section earlier, looking through some of the music, so we could get a little change of pace from the usual main menu theme. Always starting us off.
It is so good though.
But yeah, it's interesting. Like they have all the music from the game. And then they have notes from the composers, too, which is kind of interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
Being, like, their thoughts. And then there's also, like, unused versions of the songs.
Oh, what?
Like, here's, like, the unused version of this. He was like, it's maybe a little too positive and a bit lacking in tension. In other words, it's no good. So, like, how, yeah, they're, like, very, like, self-critical in their notes. I guess there were two composers, because I see this Maeba and Kitagawa.
Wow. Well, they both did really good.
Yeah, so I just think that's
music
really...
in Ace Attorney is always really good, though. Oh, yeah. And Sando.
I think this is the sounds.
Oh,
so this is literally like, here, you want to just listen to the text sounds? These are the beep, beep, beep sounds.
Trademark in Ace Attorney.
Yeah,
Everyone said any image.
You immediately have an Ace Attorney feel.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, a bunch of other stuff. There's like the typewriter sounds. Yeah.
I love it.
But yeah, it's cool that they have that in here. And then you can like listen to people's voice clips. Listen to objection.
Objection!
Hold it!
Hold it!
I'm sure everyone knows by now who it is.
I'm sure everyone knows by now. See, he does sound more British than I make him.
Completely contradicts the facts.
Yeah.
Here, I don't know if you've ever heard him speak. Here's the headphones.
Let me see.
See how...
Consistency, sir. I mean, yes. There's a
See how not British I make him? See how very British he is?
Yeah, he's so British.
It's... yeah. I get like...
Oh. Wait, she's not.
Yeah, no, she's not.
She's very Japanese.
Yes, I fully understand.
No, wait, she is British.
For 5 minutes of time.
Oh, okay, maybe this line just sounded weird.
Judicial assistant to the defense.
Okay, never mind, she is British.
I think hers is maybe a little less than Ryunosuke.
Yeah, it was just that one line was kind of weird. But anyway. Also, can we change people's outfits?
What?
To his homemade suit.
What?
What?
How long has this been here?
And then Susato, it says homemade dress.
Whoa! What?
Apparently these are only available in the second one, so yeah.
Oh, I guess that makes sense because you're...
Oh my god. Should we do that?
Well, definitely Herlock's got to be like that. I'm voting he definitely changes, and then none of the other ones do.
You don't want these ones?
Well, you know, maybe Ryunosuke, but I actually...
just for a change of pace?
I kind of like Sasato's original outfit more, personally.
Sure.
But Ryunosuke, holy moly, look at that. That looks so fun. He's got goggles.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Although, if you really want...
See if Sholmes even shows up.
If you really want her to be in the outfit, I won't say no.
I mean, just for a change of pace.
That's fine. It just looks so strange to me.
I know, very British. I mean, she's basically just wearing like a version of Iris's.
She is, yeah. It looks a little bit more in line with Iris's wear. See, to start off this stream, we're just looking at some stuff.
Yeah.
Why not?
You ready to continue? Well, I think we were about to cross-examine Miss Green. All right, well, she's going to give her testimony.
Yes, yes. Before we do start, I do want to say hello to Intruder, who was here earlier, so just wanted to say hi in case you're still here. And Ergo, thank you for resubscribing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? We live in the same house, we're married, you're kind of obligated, I suppose.
Yeah.
So thanks, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
For 34 months, that's a lot of months. I feel like one of those parents that instead of saying like, oh, my child is like a year and a few months, they're like, oh, my child is 34 months old.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were going to compare your Twitch subscription to your child.
No, like, no.
My Twitch subscription is at 34 months.
No.
You know how they are at that age.
You do.
Anyway, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. We did our little outfit change. I'm ready. ready.
Oh, we got an achievement for...
For playing, yeah, with the tailor outfits. And Intruder, you were asking, your child is an honor student? Mine is a subscriber. Hell yeah. Alright, the old Betty. Oh. Alright, Ergo.
Joyful, jubilant, jumping jacks.
I love him. I'm gonna... Look at her.
Whoa.
Oh, Mr. Natsume, I'm so pleased for you. Do you like my outfit?
Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire and non-locum judicial assistant Miss Mikotoba Esquires.
He should wear an outfit, too.
Yeah, right, everybody should get an outfit.
I want a steampunk outfit for him.
Now finally, at long last, there can be proof. Proof that I'm innocent, and proof that my tea is innocent.
That's the biggest issue here.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah! Look at that outfit! I love it!
Ah, good morning, my dear fellows. Ah, Herlock Sholmes. May you drink my tepid tea and fall over silent.
Stop. Wow.
So he's
yeah,
doing
I know.
like...
He does that a lot. I thought the tea was innocent. Oh, Mr. Sholmes, you came! How wonderful.
Yeah, wait, is even... Because he has like a different pipe,
He
so
does.
even the pipe is, it's like a Japanese style one.
That's really fun.
Sorry, I'm getting into
You got so distracted by the outfit.
We also haven't really mentioned that we kind of took a week off.
Yes,
from
we did.
streaming.
We did.
So it's been 2 weeks. Please save your derision. I know what you're all thinking. Good morning, he says, when it's very nearly time for luncheon. Your scorn is written clearly across your faces.
Nobody said or thought anything of the sort.
The truth is, I was determined that today would be the day. As sleep seduced me last night, I thought, tomorrow, for once I shall not oversleep. I'll rise early and be present in court to support my companions. Such spirited determination has a beauty all of its own, does it not?
Oh, yes.
And then I began to muse on the subject. Why do people oversleep, I queried. Why, time after time, do they make the same foolish blunder?
Oof, I feel called out.
And the answer came to me at once. It's so delightfully simple. People oversleep because they sleep.
Or in our case, we don't sleep until 7 in the morning. And then, on our days off, I will preface, on our days off, we become night owls.
Yeah. Well, is that not an astute insight into the matter?
Oh, yes.
Upon which realization, I attempted an experiment. I didn't sleep a wink all night. And the results? By first light, I was exhausted and began to be assailed by fits of drowsiness.
Shocking.
And so, the conclusion of last night's experiment is this. A good night's sleep is quite simply essential.
Yes, I think most of us probably knew that already.
What others presuppose, I prove by experimentation. That, my dear fellow, is the scientific method. Ah, yes, and one more thing. Do you remember this?
Yes, of course. It's the poison that Miss Green was about to drink at the hospital yesterday. Oh, you didn't manage to...
It was a laborious task, as the bottle was near empty, but such inconveniences do not hinder Sholmes. I managed to confirm that it contained strychnine.
So I was right.
Perhaps, though of course such circumstantial evidence doesn't prove Miss Green's guilt. I shall leave the bottle in your care now, but licking the inside of the neck is not recommended.
Ah, that's what I wanted, though.
Just want to see what it tastes like.
See, not gonna lie, I did think that they were mentioning don't lick my neck, as in, like, don't lick Sholmes' neck.
Oh, could I have a word?
Oh, Gregson, you sounded
fun.
weird.
That's close. Gregson, how good of you to come. Forget it. Excuse me.
Wait a minute, Inspector.
I'm back. I don't wish to make a nuisance of myself.
From the look on your face, I'd say it's someone who you think is making a nuisance of himself.
My dear Inspector, please speak freely. Pretend that I'm not here. Believe me, if I could do that, life would be a whole lot simpler for me.
Do you have the results, Inspector, of the investigation of Mr. Shamspeare's room?
Not yet. Shouldn't be long now, though. No, I'm here about something else. That dead convict, actually.
Oh, you mean the man from this newspaper article we discovered yesterday in Mr. Shamspeare's room? A man by the name of... yes, Selden.
I went through the archives at the yard and dug out the fellow's file. There's something in there that, well, caught my eye.
Something caught your eye? What, Inspector? What? Was it an eyelash?
Yes. I've copied out the relevant parts, but for you so you can read it for yourselves.
Thank you.
Capital Offenders File.
Cool. We should read that.
Yeah.
These documents include the details that were in the newspaper cutting we found in Mr. Shamspeare's room. I'll rearrange everything in the court records so we don't have duplicate information.
Thanks.
Sasara, you're great. Why are you giving us a copy of this important file, though?
I don't know. Well, you're the ones who turned up the clue in the first place, aren't you? I'm just making sure things get handled in the proper fashion. Sorry my voice changed from 2 weeks ago.
It's Sean Connery!
Got something in my throat.
Here's probably some fish.
Yeah, I got all this fish and chips in my throat.
Oh, Scotland Yard's workings are so wonderful.
Indeed, my dear fellows, and the inspector here is a shining diamond in its crown.
A shining diamond. In the rough, maybe.
Look, I just don't want to be beholden to a lawyer, that's all.
A lawyer!
I could talk.
You're doing real good.
Thanks. Cancel for the defense and the defendant. I try to give the bailiff like a different voice every time.
I love it.
Court proceedings are about to resume. Make your way to the courtroom at once.
Like a little mouse at the door.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I shall leave you then. I'll be listening with interest from the public gallery. Not nodding off at all. Certainly not.
I won't be asleep. Thank you, Mr. Sholmes.
I'm rather tired of seeing Mr. Mustache in floods of tears, personally, so best of luck to you. Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire.
Yes, Mr. Natsume?
It's time, isn't it?
Yes, this is it. Miss Olive Green and Mr. William Shamspeare. This is going to be the final battle. I'm still shaking, though! I won't really have saved Soseki-san until I've exposed the whole truth of everything that's been going on.
Yeah, that's how these games work.
Yeah, usually. But it's all coming to a head now. You can do it, Ryunosuke. You have to. Otherwise, it's not an Ace Attorney game.
Yeah, otherwise you'll get a game over and you'll have to start over again.
Shit!
See, now I kind of want to look up the Old Bailey in
Yeah.
real life, see what it looks like. Probably doesn't look like this, maybe.
I hope they have the fire.
Yeah,
the fire
sure.
scales.
Oh yeah, that's accurate. That is what.
Oh, 100%.
That is how the justice system works in the UK, I think.
Oh yeah, everybody just has a slingshot and they throw fire.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Oop.
Good job, sorry, but
Yep. I barely even saw that.
right.
Yeah, that person's surely on the naughty list, whoever the hell they were. Anyway, in the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session again now. Before the recess, we heard a most startling accusation from the defense. Namely, that the victim of the case we heard here only a few days ago is the true perpetrator of this incident. a reckless, rash, and prejudiced. I can read. You'd think I'd know.
Pride and Prejudice.
You'd think I'd know because I'm very prejudiced myself. I'm extremely prejudiced, very racist. It has been the whole game, that's how I am. Anyway, a reckless, rash, and prejudiced charge of wrongdoing in my opinion, my lord. However, the prosecution has tried to extend every courtesy to this amateur newcomer from dubious eastern shores. Thank you.
You like my new outfit?
Yeah.
Like, they changed during the recess.
Yeah. For the backhanded consideration.
A rather cold assessment from the Honourable British Prosecutor, I must say. I like your outfit, by the way. So, Lord Van Zieks, is the new witness present and ready to take the stand?
No.
Ready and waiting in the witness's antechamber, my lord. Very well. Bailiff, bring the witness in.
Okay. Okay. Oh, she's painting.
Man. He's standing there.
Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court, please.
What did he... I guess he just sounded like an actor. William Shamspeare, my liege. For mine occupation I can only say that I be a tragic victim to be pitied.
Oh, believe me, I pity you. Currently unemployed, in other words.
Was I olive green?
You were.
What did I even...
I think you made her sound like this. Like, you made her sound like really, like, sad.
I'm olive green. This will be really annoying if we have to do a whole testimony. I'm a fledgling artist. Well, no. Not a fledgling, really. A hopeless failure who's too weak-spirited to admit she has no talent, I suppose.
Oh, Miss Green.
Also currently unemployed, in other words. What a...
Coterie?
Coterie? Coot?
What a charcuterie.
Mr. Shamspeare?
My lord, I am thy humble servant.
Okay, fetch me some socks, please. My feet are getting cold. I'm afraid that you are no longer merely the victim in this affair. The possibility has been raised that you are in fact the assailant, intent on taking the life of your fellow lodger. The part you have played in this whole business will be thoroughly scrutinized, I assure you.
I would for naught else, my lord.
And Miss Green,
Yes.
you are aware of the reason you have been summoned to this courtroom today, I presume.
Yes, the officer did explain. He said I poisoned this ridiculous buffoon.
And do you accept the charge, Miss Green?
I don't know anything about any poisoning. And I don't know anything about this man. Come, lady, die to live. Verily, I know not thy prickly pea-pigmented personage.
Oh, but I think we may have some evidence about this.
Very well, let us proceed with the matter at hand. That being, to ascertain whether or not Miss Green has any involvement in this affair.
It's all very strange indeed. Why would you suspect me? I barely ever go to the East End anyway. It so happens that I passed by that neighborhood 6 days ago, that's all. And on the night that this man was poisoned, I was still in hospital fighting for my life.
Yes, having been unfortunately caught up in the incident on the street outside the Geredeb household. See, that was you, right there, that was you, with the knife in the back. An incident that rendered you unconscious for some 3 days.
I was stuck in the middle of my back by a knife through no fault of my own, and now I'm under suspicion? What other irrelevant things might I be suspected of? It's all very disturbing.
Yeah, a little bit. Your energies may be better spent worrying about random knife attacks, I feel, Miss Green. At this point in time, all that appears to connect you with Mr. Shamspeare's lodgings is the Briar Road incident of 6 days ago. That's why we would like you to testify formally now about exactly what happened.
Oh no! The incident 6 days ago? You mean you want me to relive that awful accident?
Yes, I do. Unfortunately, yes. Please tell the court what happened that day. And of course, we will be interested to hear from you about your movements that day too, Mr. Shamspeare.
But what happened 6 days ago has nothing to do with me being poisoned.
Let us proceed then. The witnesses will present their formal testimony to the court on the subject of the incident that took place on Briar Road the evening of the 17th of February. Not the 18th, not the 16th, but the 17th. Just that.
It was 6 days ago at about 5 p.m. I was walking along in the snow and I was suddenly stabbed in the back. Coincidentally, it happened to be just outside the house where the men in this case have their lodgings. I was at the tavern on the eve of which thou speak'st, for I had bespoke my supper. It was the first time I'd been in the area. I had a little matter to attend to, that's all.
Oh, a little matter, huh?
Anyway, I was admitted straight to hospital, so I knew nothing about all of this business.
Yes, a second incident inside a week at what I believe to be aptly described as the haunted lodgings.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, one can only presume this is a most unfortunate coincidence. Meanwhile, you say you were not in your room, Mr. Shamspeare?
'Twas the following morn when I did awaken that I learned of the dire events. Mary, what a commotion did the officers of the law make on the floor above mine?
When Soseki-san was arrested on suspicion of attempted murder.
As suspected, there is nothing connecting these two witnesses but happenstance.
It's true, it does seem as though they're unrelated at first glance. But I'm not so sure. There's something lurking in the shadows here. I feel certain of it. And this is my one and only chance to expose it.
Counsel, you may now cross-examine these two witnesses if you wish. Yes, my lord.
What if he was like, nah,
Eh.
I don't feel like it.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I don't wanna.
Alright.
Time to press!
The Q button.
Hold it!
I'm well acquainted with the case. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It was awful. I still can't believe I was unconscious for so long. And I woke up to find that the case had been solved and the culprit arrested.
Yes, the incident has been resolved already. Perhaps it would help you to consider it a bad dream that ended with your awakening and should now be forgotten.
Yes, I suppose so. Thank you.
But before you put it completely behind you, Miss Green, I need you to remember the details one last time. You must tell the court exactly what happened that day, for us to arrive at the truth about this new case.
The trouble is, there's nothing to tell, really. I was just walking along the pavement.
As one does.
Yep.
Hold it!
What were you doing there that day, though?
What do you mean?
The art school you attend, what's it called?
Yes, it's the Thorndike Academy of Fine Arts.
According to Mr. Sholmes and my research, that's just the vicinity of Brixton Road, which is some 10 stops away from the scene on the underground.
I believe you mentioned before that you also live on Brixton Road, isn't that right? So why, then, would you have been walking along Briar Road in the middle of the East End?
Well, it's because, oh yes, of course, I thought it might make a nice picture.
The witness is a student of art. City-dwelling artists can't all paint grand urban vistas.
That's right, I happen to like the crumbling look of that part of town.
Perhaps quaint would have been a less grating term. The point is, she's definitely hiding some.
Oh, did you like my impression of you, Susanoo?
Yes, it was really well done.
We're such a great team, we just exchange voices.
Yeah, sometimes a lot.
It's like we're one person.
Yeah. Yes, it seems she's not going to be forthcoming with the truth.
If she's trying to hide why she was there that evening, it must mean there's a reason for her not wanting us to know. That's the key to this.
Like the key around her neck.
And you, Mr. Shamspeare, on the evening of the incident 6 days ago, would you tell the court what exactly you were doing?
'Twould be my pleasure, sire. Now, you mind if I press that?
I'm depressed. A tavern, you say? Which one?
'Twas the Slug and Salad where I did tarry. 'Tis a jewel in the East End.
Very alliterative, and also, can you tell what they sell? Slugs and salads. Yum yum.
Yum.
And a little unexpected, I feel. What do you mean, Lord Venzeeks? The Slug and Salad offers unusually fine dining, for the locality at least. Not an establishment you'd expect to be patronized by a man with not even a crumb of bread in his room.
Oh,
It's true. The menu lists premium crusts of bread and glasses of water, in different levels of cloudiness.
What? Ew.
I would have expected Grub's Grubbery in the local vicinity to be more appropriate for your meals. Watery soup and mushy peas, or rather soupy water and pea-like mush. All equally appetizing.
I just wanted to try some water in a different pub for once. What's wrong with that?
How different can water really be?
Or perhaps there's a more plausible explanation. A specific reason why he had to go to that particular establishment.
Agreed. The fact that on that day of all days, he dined at a place he wouldn't normally, it does stand out. So, Mr. Shamspeare's own actions on the day of the incident 6 days ago were slightly suspicious. I wonder if we have some evidence that can explain those actions.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oops. Also, I just noticed he's got a little bear. He's got a little guy. He's got a little guy on his shoulder.
I think it's a little mouse.
A little mouse guy, a little bear or something.
Doesn't, like, Iris have...
A little critter. So cute.
Yes, sire.
I accidentally pressed this button. But I think we still have it. On the day in question, is it not the case that you visited the Slug and Salad, a place you don't normally patronize? For a very particular reason.
I don't know what you're talking about. Pray, if thou hast some purpose, speakst.
Okay. Very well. I will present the court with evidence. Evidence that explains why you had to be at the Slug and Salad that day. Namely,
I think it's the letter.
Let's take a look through.
Oh yeah, well we should look at that anyway. Yeah.
Or did it get... Okay, investigations findings related to Selden. I don't think that's it. Dumb criminal dies of poison. Oh, these are the same. So that's it. It's those two things.
Yeah, that's about that guy. We want the letter. But do we have that?
Oh, do we?
We gave it to Miss Green.
We have the torn off part.
Oh shoot. Was the answer to this actually no, we don't have it?
Do we need to like get it from her?
I don't know. Hang on, what else we got? Go back to the beginning again?
This is about his books. That's just the map. That's teacups.
I guess what if we torn off and... Would that count?
Let's really look at it.
Yeah. Do you think that would allow us to go, we don't have it, but you do?
Maybe, yeah.
Whoever opened this envelope didn't bother with a letter opener or scissors, did they?
Yes, whoever opened it was clearly someone with an unrefined temperament. And judging from the angle of the rip here, the person in question must have been right-handed.
Miss Osato, I think perhaps someone's been reading too much of the adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
You can never read too much of it, Mr. Naruhodo. Never!
I say, unless you have a different idea, that might be the only thing we can present that might lead to...
Oh, good Horatio. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy.
Yeah, I don't think this is right.
Horatio.
I believe it's a line from Shakespeare's play, Hamlet, Mr. Naruhodo.
Be the line from the great Shakespeare or from this, Mr. Shamspeare, the message is the same. My learned Nipponese friend is wide of the mark.
Damn it.
Hardly surprising, given this witness's obtuse literary quotes.
I do wonder if there isn't perhaps some evidence that would explain why it was the slug and salad.
I think we have discussed this issue enough. Let us return to the witness's testimony, please.
Okay. I guess we get another chance.
Well,
Sort of.
we
We can go back to the
damage.
testimony at least, but...
Yeah, let's keep pressing, because maybe we have to get the letter from her.
Yeah. That's probably what we have to do.
What little matter, Miss Green? Perhaps, please elaborate.
It was nothing really. It's not worth mentioning.
If you remember, you mentioned it to us yesterday at the hospital.
Ah.
It was related to the card you were holding.
There we go. Okay.
Miss Green! What was that? She clearly just hid something behind her back. From memory, I believe the card contained a note that read, I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross.
What does that matter? This has nothing to do with Duncan. Ooh.
Oh, he recognizes that.
Can we pursue that?
Sure.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Mr. Shamspeare, do you have something to share with the court?
Nope.
Do you have enough little stabs for everyone in the courtroom? You can't bring one in if you can't share.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Ah, pray forgive me, the great bard's words springeth from within me with ne'er a thought.
Don't tell me. It's because you're possessed by Shakespeare's spirit, right? Hearing Miss Green's words a moment ago seemed to make you think of something. Something of relevance, perhaps?
Well, nay, sire. 'Twas nothing at all.
Presumably, you know
Stupid
the
sexy
name.
Flanders. Nothing at all.
Nothing at
Sorry.
all! Nothing at all!
That just always pops into my head when I hear nothing at all.
It's a good quote. It's a good line. After all, you were both lodgers in the same house.
I would it were so, but sadly, nay. Lodging be a lonely occupation, sire. My lodging fellows be rarely known to me.
So you haven't heard of him, even though he passed away in the room just one floor above yours? Very interesting. Miss Green?
Me, my lord, have I done something wrong?
You have to get my good side. Make sure when you're painting you get this side here. Also, the card that was mentioned before, containing the note, do you have it upon your person?
I do, yes, but I don't need it anymore. In fact, I should throw it away, really.
Before you dispose of it, the court will take it as evidence, please.
There we go. Now we got
Miss
it.
Green's card has been entered.
Of course. That's what links Mr. Shamspeare and Miss Green. It's Duncan Ross.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Ah. Now, continue with your testimony, please, Miss Green.
Okay.
See, I want to see what she's painting.
Yeah, right? Is she painting a portrait of somebody? See, I bet it'll be revealed when, like, we get to a point where we're, like, calling her out on something. She'll do the, like, freak out thing. Or
and turn it around, and it's like...
It'll be like a painting of Ryunosuke, maybe? I don't know. That'd be cool.
That would be.
Or it's like a painting of the murder. I don't know.
Ah, shit!
Yes, you didn't regain consciousness until the day after the trial, did you? In the early hours.
Exactly. So how could I have had anything to do with it? And yet you still haul me in here to court like this. Honestly.
So, at the time of the poisoning, the witness was unconscious in her hospital bed. Could there be a more airtight alibi, I ask you?
I mean, the thing about poisoning is you don't have to be there.
Exactly.
You can do it in advance.
Yep.
And yet, in spite of that, you claim that I was the culprit.
Well,
But you certainly haven't produced any evidence to support your wild claim, have you? None at all.
There you have it. The good lady has yet to see evidence, my learned Nipponese friend. I'm working on it. Me and my little mouse friend are working on it. Counsel, I will point out here that the jury's next decision will be final. We're really up against the wall here.
Thankfully, I could just keep this cross-examination going on forever.
Whew! Oh, Mr. Naruhodo, you pursued Mr. Shamspeare wonderfully there.
It's worked out well, hasn't it? We have a new clue at last. All right, now I need to pull off a really insightful objection somewhere.
Oh yeah, now we can do the thing where he was like, do you have evidence for this?
We can.
As you've managed to expose this promising new angle, I wonder if you should perhaps try to develop that.
Yes, of course. And yelling out objections isn't necessarily the best way to do that, I suppose.
I suppose. I just keep thinking of, there's... Actually, wow, you just said it like, there's a character in ReZero who, the like girl with the big blonde pigtails, she ends all her sentences with I suppose.
I suppose.
So I just keep thinking of her, and you just said it like in her voice, basically.
She talks like
I
this.
suppose.
Oh, I thought she talked weirder. Never mind.
Something, I don't know.
Okay. So we probably want that one. We spoke for my supper. I think it's the next one.
No, wait, I think it was this about the supper, right?
Okay.
Also, we can actually look at the letter real quick, just to, since we have it. Seems to have been ripped open. It contains instruction to move someone who claims information, but
Yeah.
we can look at it.
Oh, well, there's nothing written in that card.
Yeah, right?
The envelope has been ripped open rather carelessly, hasn't it? Miss Green strikes me as the type of person to open correspondences more neatly than that.
Also, wait, this was in the envelope, like the piece that we have?
Yeah.
Was broken, or it was
Mr.
left in
Shamspeare's
Shamspeare's room. So that makes me think Mr. Shamspeare opened this letter and got these instructions from Miss Green.
Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah, because we were thinking it was the other way around.
We thought he was having her come. But...
To maybe kill her or something, I guess? I don't know.
But I mean, the whole thing is she must know or suspect that something happened.
But then she had this part of it, so why? Yeah, not really sure.
Yeah, I'm not really sure either. What is it?
The way the envelope is torn, I'm almost sure I've seen that exact same shape somewhere else.
Have we not made that connection yet?
Seriously?
Oh, you don't mean... Were you thinking of this piece of evidence, Mr. Naruhodo?
Exactly, that's it. Try to match them up.
Like a puzzle piece.
Whoa.
They go together perfectly. This torn off end of the envelope clearly belongs with this card.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay. Yep, it fits with the torn off piece found at the scene of the crime. See, with that, we were just one step ahead of them. Cool.
Okay. So I guess we present that, though.
Yeah, well, we get to the point where they
where they ask if we have...
Yeah, okay, which tavern... Yeah, we can skip through until they ask.
Boo, boo, boo.
Oh, present it.
Yes.
Mr. Shamspeare,
Oh, technically we heard this.
Yeah. I'd like to try this one more time.
Let's actually get to the point where we pick it. There you go, the card.
Take that!
I believe this card reveals the answer. The Blue-Eyed White Dragon!
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good card!
Yeah, what if you just had to play a card game in the...
That would be hella cool. Anyway, good lord, Miss Green's card. You mean...
You want to do another take on that?
Miss Green's card, you mean?
Sure, there you go.
You mean? You mean? You mean?
Put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Also, that was great. I liked what you just said.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's right, my lord. It reads, I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Come to the Slug and Salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on the 17th. Don't tell anybody else about this letter or the meeting. It is a matter of utmost importance. Mr. Shamspeare, your actions on the afternoon of Mrs. Green's stabbing are exactly as described in this note.
Ah.
Personally, I find it hard to believe that's a coincidence.
A coinky-dink.
Don't you, Mr. Shamspeare?
Well... Excuse me, can I say something?
Yes, Miss Green.
That card was delivered to me. It doesn't have anything to do with this odd man. Okay, well now we're gonna present that the piece was in his
torn
room.
piece, yeah.
Good thing we examined it.
Well, you'd think so, yes, but it's hard to believe it's merely...
My lord, may I?
May you what, Miss Green? Use the restroom, or what?
He just pulls out a gun.
Oh, God.
Can I shoot him? I'd like to make something very clear about that card.
Very well, then. You may amend your testimony.
Oh, thanks. Give us something to present evidence on.
To include details about the peculiar note. To do exactly like what Ergo just said.
Yep.
So we can present evidence on it. It would make it really helpful.
Snow was delivered to me at my address. It's nothing to do with the odd man next here. Do we
think so?
Do we even need to press, or we
I'd
can
say
just go ahead
present.
and
I'd
present?
say we
Yeah.
just present.
I think we know where this is going.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a separate thing? Or I think
It's
just this piece.
Yeah, it's that. It's
I thought it made like a new piece of evidence.
The day before the incident, exactly 1 week ago now, this note was delivered to your address. And upon carrying out the instructions in the note, you found yourself in hospital.
Yes, I did. It's terrible. Everything that's happened to me.
Yes, it is terrible. If it's all true, that is.
I mean... What do you mean?
Miss Green, have a look at this, please. It's the torn off end of an envelope.
Oh, is it?
And it so happens that it fits together perfectly with the envelope of the note you received.
Well, where did you find that?
In Mr. Shamspeare's room.
Sorry, I'm putting things together. Do you want me to... or should I just wait?
I mean, hey, yeah, you're usually pretty good at it. Go ahead, drop it down. Drop it down.
She sent him the note to get him out of his room so that then she could go in, and then she put the poison on the pipe or whatever it was we were saying that he like put his mouth on.
Oh, yeah.
And it's because she knows or suspects that he is the one who killed Duncan Ross.
Yeah.
Which is how she knew to kind of that would get his attention, and that's why she wants to like get revenge on him and whatever.
Yep, I agree.
I don't know like how she knows, I guess, but
Yeah.
in my room.
Mr. Shamspeare, do you perhaps remember this note from somewhere?
Well...
Your actions that afternoon followed the instructions in the note to the letter. Come to the Slug and Salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on 17th. And so that's exactly where you went.
Hold on. Our dryer keeps like...
Oh, that's right, because it's
Humbling
done, but we
our
haven't
clothes,
stopped it yet, so
maybe
it just
we
keeps
stop it.
doing that. Yeah, our dryer is interesting where I don't know if this is like a common thing that all dryers do, but at least with ours, after it ends, for every like 5 or 10 minutes that you don't shut it off, it just keeps doing it.
Which
like it'll start again.
I guess it does to try.
Like for a few minutes.
It's like to keep them from getting wrinkly, I guess, or whatever. Like
Which makes sense, yeah, but still, yeah.
I
just thought it was still going. And
I just
then you
realized
said that.
it might be getting picked up in the background.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
Let me ask you again, Mr. Shamspeare. You already knew about this note, didn't you?
This death note, if you will.
Not looking over at Shinigami next to me right now.
I haven't been taking screenshots. I gotta.
Oh, see, we gotta get one of this new outfit.
Oh yeah. Sure.
And you, Miss Green.
You're like his little mouse. So cute.
What did I do?
As this torn-off end of the envelope proves, the note was originally in Mr. Shamspeare's room. So how is it that it came to be in your possession?
Because when she went in to put the poison, she probably took the note, so the evidence wouldn't be there, or whatever.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't have the first idea. I'm just a fledgling artist, after all.
There is only one explanation. Only one.
Not two.
Only one. You broke into Mr. Shamspeare's room and stole it.
You did what? Sorry, thou hast what? You broke, I mean, thou were in my room?
I like how he goes from speaking normal to like, wait, I have to speak Shakespearean.
It's breaking character. What on earth do you want with me?
It would seem that both witnesses need to testify again. Miss Green.
Yes.
Whilst you have the card sympathy, I'm sure, for the suffering you have endured in recent events. Anyone found to be giving false testimony in a court of law will be duly punished. Please bear that in mind. I know how these games work. The little I speak, the less you can press.
Yes, I know.
Very well then. Witnesses, you'll give formal testimony again now. On the subject of this curious anomaly regarding the note Miss Green claims to have received. What he said.
The anomaly. I do remember now. 'Twas a week ago, peradventure, that note was delivered unto me. On the day writ therein, I did tarry a long hour at the Slug and Salad, yet nobody came. Thereafter, on the evening, I shared the company of the Japanese fellow. I did see the note had vanished. I don't know what you mean. You think I snuck into this man's room, do you? Why would I? I can point out the villain here, and as for that torn-off piece of the envelope, I don't know anything about it.
You now claim to have received this letter. Do you, Mr. Shamspeare?
Faith 'tis so, my lord.
Sorry, I was wetting my whistle.
Yes. And I would swear to have set it upon the table in my humble lodgings. Yet 'tis clear to me now that since I returned from the tavern that night, I have not laid eyes upon it.
Well, that being the case, young lady, it would appear that your testimony was...
A lie? Is that what you think? How unfair of you to think I'm the one lying.
I beg your pardon.
I'm just a fledgling artist, as I said, and fledgling artists don't lie. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
That note was delivered to me at my address, besides. We all know who the liar around here is.
If that's true, Miss Green, how do you explain the facts? This part of the envelope was, without question, found.
Oh, I don't see why I should explain. I'm so tired.
Sorry?
I'm doing art. I'm a fledgling artist. My job here is just to say what happened, that's all. It's your job to give the explanations and the proofs. You, the fledgling lawyer.
The fledgling will do his best. Evidently, my learned friend's cross-examination is our only hope of learning the truth. Well, counsel, I'm ready, my lord. Very well, then. The defense will now proceed with the cross-examination of the witnesses.
Miss Green clearly did break into Mr. Shamspeare's room. There can be no question of that. And that's how she acquired the note.
Yes, two facts that are starting to lead me to a possible explanation for all of this. And it's not a pretty one. I think he's thinking of what you already thought.
Yep. Anomaly of the note. Oh. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yes, we got this. Let's press that shit.
Bruce! And can you shed any light on the contents of the note at all?
Nay, sire, 'tis as strange to me as a foreign tongue. Even with a knowledge of literature as great as mine own, verily, 'tis impenetrable.
But Mr. Duncan Ross had lodgings in the same household as you. In effect, he was your neighbor, so surely you knew him, didn't you?
My name's not Shirley, it's Shamspeare. You're thinking of Sherlock Holmes, or Herlock Sholmes. Hurley. Alack, if the choice is betwixt I knew him and I knew him not, then 'tis with foreboding that I be forced to declare we were by some small measure acquainted.
Despite your claims, though, you followed the note's instructions and went to the Slug and Salad. Presumably, that was nothing to do with your knowledge of literature?
Marry, naught will have the better of me, sire, save for the lure of curiosity. So 'tis true I was compelled by mine own eager heart to betake myself to the tavern.
Kudos, by the way, for saying all these weird things.
Yet in the end my curiosity was not satiated. Prose.
Hold it!
So, even after waiting for an hour, nobody appeared.
Well, yes, sire, 'tis as thou sayest.
Really? You paused for a moment before you answered.
In truth, when thou asked whether nobody appeared, I did suddenly recall.
Really? Do you mean to tell the court that somebody did appear after all?
I was not alone that night at the Slug and Salad, my lord. No, 'tis returning to me now. I did treat my lips to almost clear water, and mine innards to a premium crust of bread, and all around me danced a great many companions.
What do you mean?
Flies, sire, flies. Gross.
Good lord!
In the name of Beelzebub, what were they? Fairies, perchance, from a Midsummer Night's Dream, come to taunt me?
I think they were just flies.
I can't help thinking that the flies ought to choose something more wholesome to buzz around.
Wow. Damn.
Other than this horse shit, am I
Yeah,
right? Oh!
saying he's worse than shit.
Is that wrong of me?
No, Sasato.
No, that was a brutal own.
Yep. When exactly did you notice it had gone missing?
Such idle thoughts ne'er occupy my mind. I am busied with greater ideas.
In other words, you didn't notice. Several days passed between your outing to the tavern and Mr. Natsume's visit to your room. Yes, it would appear that the note disappeared sometime in that interval.
Such idle thoughts ne'er occupy my mind, as I just said. I am busied with greater ideals.
And yet during that time, Miss Green was comatose in hospital, was she not? clearly then, she could not have been stealing things from Mr. Shamspeare's room.
And the thing with the knife must have happened right after, like, as she was leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh,
yes, of course. Yeah.
It's all some sort of misunderstanding. It isn't it, Mr. Prosecutor, sir?
You have so far failed to give a satisfactory explanation as to how you came by the note. I am not here to advocate for your defense, madam. I won't tolerate inconsistencies in your story.
See, I was actually just wondering if Van Zieks would be like Edgeworth, you know, in the sense where like third case in the original, you know, first game. Obviously, Edgeworth didn't give a shit and he lied about everything.
100% conviction rate.
Yeah, didn't care about anything else. But then he started to, like, he realized that the person that we were, you know, saying was guilty was in fact actually guilty. And he was like, wait, hold up a minute there, you know, say that again, you know, bitch.
I always would love the parts where Edgeworth would basically start working with you.
Or he'd be like, I can't say anything. Be like, stop him. No, I don't think I will.
No, actually, I think that's true.
He's got a good point. So I did kind of wonder if Van Zieks would kind of follow that route.
No, I think we have seen that Van Zieks is about finding the truth.
He usually is.
He is an Edgeworth guy type.
Because, I mean, he was right about Mr. Not Lucky Charms, man, you know, he was right about that guy.
We were actually the ones who were wrong.
We were wrong about that.
Like, for maybe not the first time, but one of the few cases where our client was actually guilty.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I think that's probably why he suspects us a lot.
That might be would that be the only case where, like, we're defending the person who was actually guilty, and then we actually succeed at it as well? Because I feel like, wasn't there one where you kind of get forced to defend? Like,
wait, are you talking about with Phoenix? Because that's like one of the big cases.
I'm saying over all the games.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't there one? Yeah, where you have to defend. Oh well, what's his name?
Matt on guard.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, but
yeah, because you don't succeed in defending him, right? Because the truth comes out.
Well, because you don't, because you want to save Maya, and also you don't want him to get it, and they're trying to stall it long enough. I remember that. Great game, by the way. I highly recommend playing the original Ace Attorney run.
The original trilogy. Yeah.
I know we just kind of told you that Matt on Guard is a piece of shit, but the whole case is good, though. And I'm sure I've spoiled many things in Ace Attorney already. This isn't the first spoil.
They should have gone back and watched all of your VODs for all the Ace Attorney games that you played. You can find she's played like the whole original trilogy.
All with mediocre gameplay. If you like to watch people struggle needlessly and use a walkthrough eventually, then you should watch those VODs at some point.
That's how it is with Phoenix Wright sometimes.
Hell yeah, truth stares you in the face and then you read a walkthrough and are like,
And I mean, there are some points where it's like, it's really vague.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Or you're giving the wrong evidence, but you have the right idea.
It's not clear, like, which part of the testimony you have to present at all.
Yeah.
But
it can be tricky. Anyway, not here to advocate for you.
You would do well to remember that.
All that stuff they just said about Ace Attorney.
You would do well to remember it.
Oh, dearie me.
That's a lot of lore. What's Lord Van Zieks getting at?
You don't know what you mean? You think I snuck in this man's room? Press.
Oh, wrong button.
It seems that this note was actually delivered to Mr. Shamspeare about 1 week ago.
Oh, does it?
But for some reason, it ended up in your possession. I can't think of any other way that could have happened except for you breaking into Mr. Shamspeare's logics. But for what reason would the witness have done that?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
I mean, it would make her look sus as hell otherwise, I'd suppose, if it was proven that she met with him, you know, I don't know.
I won't deny that Miss Green's possession of the note would appear to defy logic.
I mean, the note didn't have, like, her name or anything.
It's true, it didn't.
It was like a note.
However, until and unless her involvement in this case can be proven in some other way, any further pursuit of this note is meaningless.
Miss Green could have only come to be in possession of the note by stealing it from Mr. Shamspeare's room. And yet, there's no obvious reason why she would have done such a thing.
What if there was some other reason she broke into his lodgings, though? To poison him!
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we should pursue that idea, Mr. Naruhodo.
We're close now. I can feel it. Oh, yes. I can feel it. The power.
Sorry, now I'm just thinking of Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, yeah.
Can you feel it, Krunk? Feel the power. Oh, yeah. I can feel it.
Anyway,
We're so close to a breakthrough.
Paint.
slap, slap.
Oh gosh, that just made me think of Bob Ross, where it's like, and then beat the devil out of it.
Yeah, just beat the devil out.
Hell yeah. Boop. Okay.
So you don't want to tell the court the truth about the letter? Is that it?
Damn. I'm a fledgling artist, remember? Artists are nearly always introverted characters.
Right?
Introverted? Fie, this fledgling doth readily cast aspersions about my nature. Yet I am an angel, a seraph. Birds do harmonize with my song. The wind doth frolic on my wing.
What
Just a picture of that.
What a goober.
Oh, pity, wherefore dost thou accuse one so pure of heart, ample woman? Damn.
I feel like you have a lot of thumbnails of this character.
Yeah.
He is very thumbnail-like.
Yeah. Pure of heart? I don't think so. Even a fledgling like me can see you're just a failure.
Whoa!
Just get brutal over here. Tragedy. Thou shalt not know the true heart of an artist until thine instruction hereafter by death.
Damn!
What? Oh,
What?
the days, oh, the years. Alas, to enlighten thee, thou must wait so long and in vain.
Mr. Naruhodo, interject with some clever remark. This is your chance to shine.
I'm no Shakespearean actor, Miss Sasato. No, as far as I can tell, the only thing that's going to resolve this argument
Is evidence. Yes.
Alright.
It's clear that Miss Green did in fact break into Mr. Shamspeare's room, isn't it? And that's where she found this letter.
Yes, two more or less foregone conclusions that led me to one terrifying conclusion.
Terrifying.
Yes, I'm afraid to say that the outcome of this cross-examination may well change how we look at this case completely.
Okay.
So we gotta figure out what we need to present it where.
Yeah.
So we have that.
Hang on, because let's read through the things really quick. I know we pressed everything,
Yeah.
but hang on, can
Yeah,
you...
yeah.
Oh, well, I don't mean the court evidence, I mean like the statements really quick. Okay, remember notes was a
Okay.
week ago, it was delivered to me. I, waited for an hour, nobody came. I shared the company of the Japanese fellow. I don't know what you mean, you snuck into this man's
Why would I?
room.
This might be.
Why
where you
would I?
present something.
Yes, okay, here, now let's go to the court record really quick. Do we have something that connects her? Do we
There's
have
this.
something that shows that he and her were lovers? The guy who got killed. Manchester Stranger Prison announced the death of convicted murderer at burglar Selden.
This doesn't.
No, that doesn't.
We haven't gotten to
That's
that.
not going to be relevant
Yeah.
yet. But there's this.
This.
I wonder if this is what we need, because even though it doesn't specifically specify anything, she knows who that is. Wow.
He's just a nose.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Love
I
it.
guess.
That's the only thing I could think of. Because there's the handprints, but that'll come up
Together
later.
with a young man.
And the poison
I don't
bottle
even
will
know
come
his
up
name
later.
on it, though.
It doesn't, yeah.
Because it's like, we know it, but does Naruhodo know it?
Yeah.
Does Ryunosuke?
We know that's how the game works, where it's like, I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about yet. But it's the only thing I can think of.
Snuck into his room. Oh, or should we say, because we're saying the reason she snuck into his room was to
That's true.
poison.
Because that is why
that-
she snuck in.
Is that what the game wants?
We
us
could
to
try
do?
if you want to. Do you want to save real quick, or
Yeah, we can.
yeah, let's save just to be sure.
Thankfully, it lets us save during cross examinations. Because remember in the original games, I think you couldn't, right?
I don't know.
At least
feel
I
like
think
you
on
could.
the DS, maybe.
Yeah, maybe I'm
in the
not
maybe in the
remembering.
PC version you could. I don't know.
When I was playing Raincode, great game by the way, I really liked it. But when I was playing Raincode, that was something that frustrated me sometimes. Is there were just some sequences you could not save beforehand. Yeah, I was just like, really? I can't save here? Why not?
I guess
You know?
because they wanted to, because kind of the whole point of that is getting through those whatever they were called, the mystery dungeons.
Yeah. I can't remember where I was specifically in those instances. It might have been in the mystery dungeon, it might have been in the city, but I was just like, why not right now? Like, meh.
I don't know.
Yeah, but anyway, let's give it a try. Because
So
you're
we're
right,
saying-
that is the reason why she was in there, to
If that's
poison him.
yeah, is that what the game is asking?
Yeah.
Us?
Yesterday at the hospital, we
Oh,
saw
yeah,
you
we're
with
on the
this
right track.
bottle. Hell yeah, good job, baby.
It's not a generic response.
And though the contents spilt during the course of our meeting, a small quantity remained.
Ah.
According to the defense's independent analysis, Mr. Sholmes' chemistry set, the liquid that was still in the bottle was identified as strychnine.
What? Strychnine?
Not
The ve-
Strict 8.
Not Strict 8 or 7?
Strict 10.
The very same poison that afflicted Mr. Shamspeare, Mr. Shamspeare's poison, the poison that was for Shamspeare?
Ah.
Miss Green, you broke into the man's lodgings for one reason and one reason alone. To cover the end of the pipe that feeds the gas lamp in Mr. Shamspeare's room with poison. He's looking at her like, what?
Can this be?
You broke into my room to...
Man, I don't know why you're getting all pissed, Shamspeare. You were breaking into Soseki's room and trying to... Well, you weren't breaking into his room, but you were, trying to
I think he
murder
was trying
him.
to kill him, and he did kill
The other guy, so...
Dunkin' Donuts.
So yeah, I think you can stop feeling so like, oh, God, my room? Get off it. It may seem incredible to the court, but from the remaining clues, there is only one logical conclusion that we can reach. The person who attempted to take Mr. Shamspeare's life with poison was you, Miss Olive Green.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, me.
Oh no, her
I didn't
picture!
get to see the painting. Oh, just blank. She wasn't painting anything.
Order!
She was just pretending to paint.
Maybe it fell over the other way, I don't know.
Yeah.
Counsel, are you seriously suggesting this woman put poison on the end of the gas pipe with intent to kill?
Yep. Yes, my lord. There's no other way to explain the facts.
But if Miss Green did indeed set this odious trap 6 days ago, and the victim had put his mouth to the pipe that very evening as expected, the attempted murder would have happened 6 days ago, surely. Well,
My name's not Shirley.
That's a very good point.
perhaps not, my lord. I beg your pardon? There was a significant police presence in the area that evening on account of the incident on Briar Road. Local residents were being interviewed throughout the night as part of the ongoing inquiry. A circumspect criminal would likely have chosen not to carry out any wrongdoings at that time.
Lord Van Zeeks. And of course, the following morning, there was more activity at Mr. Shamspeare's address.
More activity? Yes. You mean his fellow lodger, Mr. Natsume, being arrested on suspicion of murder?
That's right. And as the defense has already proposed, Mr. Shamspeare was meddling with the gas in the pipe for a very sinister reason himself, to cause the gas stove in Mr. Natsume's room to go out, thereby asphyxiating the occupant.
And just everybody was trying to kill each other.
Right?
But once Mr. Natsume had been arrested, his room was under constant surveillance by the police. In the circumstances, Mr. Shamspeare had no reason to blow air into the gas pipe. His intended victim being in a prison cell. With the need to tamper with the gas removed, the poison on the pipe lay dormant.
And then, 3 days ago now, the situation changed again.
Right. Mr. Natsume's trial, which took place here at the Old Bailey, came to an end. The trial in which the man stood accused of stabbing Miss Green in the back, but was duly acquitted.
That resulted in Mr. Natsume returning to his lodgings for the first time in 2 days. And that very night, his gas stove mysteriously went out, and Mr. Shamspeare was mysteriously poisoned. In conclusion, the poison that was present on the mouth of the gas pipe had been put there in the victim's room some 4 days earlier.
Mary. had a little lamb. Also, she's standing on box.
Hell yeah. I remember one of the brothers from the gang.
Yeah.
He also stood on a box, that guy.
With the new understanding, it becomes clear that this letter was all part of the plan. What plan? The court will recall that the note gave instructions to visit the Slug and Salad at 5 o'clock, and that the recipient should tell nobody else. The reason for those instructions are now clear. To ensure that the lodger would not be at home at the stated time.
To make sure I wasn't home?
Exactly. While you were out, Miss Green could safely slip into your room, knowing that she wouldn't be disturbed.
You mean to say that letter
Was written by Miss Green, yes. And in order to cover her tracks, she took it away with her when she left. Just after she smeared poison over the mouth of the gas pipe in your room.
Trust me, Mr. Shamspeare, we don't feel any sympathy for you, though.
Order! What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Just who are you? Why did you try to kill me?
Miss Green's motive should be obvious. It's all tied up with someone whose name we've heard several times already during the course of this trial. So, that's what's behind all this. You will share your apparent understanding with the court, please, counsel. Stop smearing it in our faces that we don't know what it is. I demand to be put into it.
Mr. Garrideb!
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts, let's go!
Dunkin' Ross Donuts. I mean, that's right. Before the defendant, Mr. Natsume, took up residence in the lodgings at Mr. Garrideb's, somebody else was renting the room. Mr. Duncan Ross. I knew I'd heard that name somewhere else. It was all over the papers a month ago, when the man died in strange circumstances at the haunted lodgings. That does ring a vague... of course, yes, I remember now. The young man they claimed was strangled by the convict's curse, or some such. Sadly, my lord, it wasn't a curse of any kind, nor was it an accident. The man died as a result of Mr. Shamspeare blowing onto the gas pipe and causing gas to leak into the room. It was murder, plain and simple.
Ah! I don't know. Well, what do you know? The world is so unfair. Curses, curious deaths, that's all people care about. If it's an interesting story, they want to know. It doesn't cross their minds that real people are involved.
Oh.
And once they're bored, just 1 month later, once the story's lost its appeal, everyone's forgotten him. You mean you, Duncan was...
Mr. Ross was Miss Green's fiancé.
Fiancé?
You may not have known until now who Miss Green really is, Mr. Shamspeare. But she's known exactly who you are all along. Because you're her sworn enemy. The murderer who took the life of the man she was to marry.
Mary?
That Mary! Miss Green, is not the case. Is it not the case that in order to exact revenge on Mr. Shamspeare, you smeared poison over the end of the gas pipe? She could admit to it.
Also, hello, Punch Cactus.
Hello, Punch Cactus. Welcome. And if you're talking about any particular sounding vocal voices, I'm with Ergo, so because I remember somebody said that one time, and I was like, oh, if you're talking about the male voices, that's him, and her voice too, because you do a good impression. You do good, but we appreciate the compliments all the same. But definitely big kudos to Ergo. Very, very talented dude.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. You're so talented. Yeah. Don't make me come over there. But hope you're well. And it's just because of all the
coming from one character.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like just imagine if it was like, oh yeah, Ergo is here, but he's not saying anything.
He's just standing there.
He's just sitting there.
Yeah, since we share a mic, it just reacts to our PNG when either of us talk. But I mean, hey, I'll take the compliment, but I will give it all to Ergo though. I will forward it, or at least some of it.
No.
40%, 50%.
Wow.
This is all quite extraordinary. Am I correct in my understanding that you now accuse both parties' counsel, each on different counts of murder?
Is this the first time this has happened in an Ace Attorney case where
we have
like two people at the same time?
Criminals. Well, I mean, we've had multiple criminals, but
yeah. Also, I like how sweat's dropping into his eye. You look at it, it's just
so
falling
sweaty.
right over his eyeball.
Sweating.
Whew. This is some shit. Yes, my lord, that's correct. Inhaling so deeply, it appears that my fledgling learned friend has taken in a lungful of dubious gas that's causing his judgment to be clouded.
Well, I thought we were on the same page.
Yeah, what? Come on, we were working together.
Why would Mr. Shamspeare have wanted to kill these lodgers, as you say?
Okay, we just gotta fill him in.
Yep, we gotta let him know about the...
To get the treasure of the guy or whatever.
Yep.
You have completely failed to provide a motive to substantiate your accusation against the man. The man in question. The society.
Yes, that's right, Mr. Reaper, my liege. I have been slighted. 'Tis lies, all lies. I deny every utterance.
The more I jump and wave my arms.
When he's doing that, I should like move like, I have been slighted. 'Tis lies, all lies. I deny every utterance.
Don't worry about the creaking. It's only my bones, not a chair.
And you'll have to forgive me, Mr. Naruhodo, sir. But I don't intend to admit to anything either.
Miss Green.
I'm sure you'll think I'm being very rude, but I'm not going to be sent to the gallows for the likes of this scoundrel. I mean, she only attempted.
She only attempted murder.
It was just
he did murder.
It was just a prank.
Ooh,
she was just doing a little prank.
Was that strychnine? I thought it was.
He didn't even die.
Yeah, he didn't even die.
No harm, no foul.
So good, so good.
But you broke into the man's room, and that's
okay.
That's hangable.
She can get like a fine, maybe, you know.
You didn't do it to smear poison on the pipes.
Do some, community service. She's fine.
Exactly. If you didn't do it to smear poison on the pipe, what was your reason?
Revenge. I thought I'd have a look around, that's all.
Sorry?
You're right, I suspected him. So I thought perhaps I might find some evidence, or something in his room. Evidence that it was him who took Duncan's life. Oh vileness, oh villainy, oh tyranny, oh rotundity of a woman.
That was kind of unnecessary,
right?
Don't you think?
He does keep insulting her weight. But in any case, whenever I leave my room, I do turn the key in the lock.
Is that the key around her neck?
Yeah, she has a key right there. That whole place is falling apart. The locks on the doors are no different. Duncan showed me once how to unlock the door with some terps and a piece of wire. Oh, awfulness, oh, artfulness, oh, tyranny, oh, profanity of woman.
Oh, woe is my head. We will consider your trespassing on some future occasion. But for now, tell the court what you found. What evidence your search revealed?
Well, I spotted the note that I'd sent him lying on the floor. When I went to pick it up, I noticed something. One of the floorboards was loose, and underneath it I discovered a secret hiding place. Eh?
Yes, we also discovered that hiding place.
Inside we found a newspaper cutting, a photograph, and an empty tin box.
Ah, yes, well, the thing is, when I found it, the box wasn't empty.
What? There was something in it?
Oh, she have the evidence.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh!
This key. This rather nice key. Ah! What are you doing with that?
What the? Every ounce of color has drained from his face.
Give it here. Give it to me now.
Oh, is it the key to
The other room.
the treasure?
Or that.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah, it might be the key to the... No. Yeah, I guess.
Either way. It's mine. I inherited it.
What was that, witness? What did you say? You inherited it?
No,
What's all this about? He inherited that key?
It was obviously important to you since you'd gone to such lengths to hide it, so I took it. I don't know what it's for, but you took something precious from me, so I took something precious from you. So what if it means you can't open something now? I don't care. Give it back this minute. Give it to me.
Calm yourselves, witness.
So, Mr. Shamspeare has tried, and in one case succeeded, to take the life of 2 lodgers now. Yes, his motive for doing so is the key to everything that's happened. Emphasis on key. The key word is key. It's true that there appears to be no motive to support the accusation against Mr. Shamspeare, at first. But considering everything we know now, I think there is actually something that could explain it.
What?
Slap my face! I need to recall every piece of evidence at our disposal, everything we've seen and heard. Because I'm sure that I just caught a glimpse of the link that runs through all these events.
In that case,
Link.
counsel,
Only Link can defeat Gap.
Yeah!
I must demand that you present evidence to the court in support of your claim. What is it that you say explains the motivation?
Okay, probably the stuff about the criminal guy.
And the treasure.
Let's just take a look at it real quick.
Hang on. Established 1,000 pounds worth of
He
loot.
still remains unrecovered. Yep, that's probably it. Which has a right if I'm already dead. By natural causes. Something with fear. Okay. I don't know if that's relevant, but
Yeah.
the first part. You
Yeah,
think so?
pretty sure that's it. Go for it.
Treasure.
That's an official police report, is it not? The Selden file? How did you get a hold of that?
Selden.
The now sadly deceased Mr. Ross and the defendant, Mr. Natsume, have only one thing linking them. The fact that they had lodgings in the same room.
Well, yes, we know this, certainly. A room that was formerly occupied by Selden. Until, that is, he was arrested by Scotland Yard for his involvement in multiple burglaries. I see.
And it so happens that the convict Selden left behind one very substantial mystery when he died. Oh wait, yeah, that's me. I don't know why for a second I thought it was you. I'm like, no, it's me. This has been me the whole time.
The some 1,000 pounds worth of loot that he stole, which as yet remains to be found.
Now, is that 1,000 pounds like in the currency or in the weight?
That's a good question. I don't know.
1,000 pounds of loot.
I mean, I think both would be a lot in that time, so pretty substantial hoard either way.
Yes, of course. It's coming back to me now.
It's a good Celine Dion song. Anyway,
It's written in his file here. 1,000 pounds lost en route to hell.
That's an article about a diet.
that does sound like it would be, yeah.
1,000 pounds lost en route to hell. This exercise will kick your ass. That was how the papers summed it up.
And it seems that one particular fellow inmate was with the convict in his final moments. It's not hard to imagine Selden entrusting that inmate with his most closely guarded secret, the location of the stolen loot, and perhaps a key to unlock whatever container the valuables were in.
Oh, was Shamspeare his cellmate? Ah, you mean this key is...
Mr. Shamspeare, it was you, wasn't it? You were at the capital offender's side when he died, were you not?
What are you talking about? 'Tis a false charge, I tell you, a false charge.
The name of the inmate who was with Selden at his death isn't noted in this file. But a simple telegram to the prison when he died would quickly tell us how false the charge really is.
Oh.
But, even if it's true, why would the man be so intent on killing every subsequent occupant of the convict's lodgings?
Because he wants the room.
Well, yeah. There's only one explanation for that, my lord. It was in that very room that Selden hid his loot.
You know, he could have saved himself some murder charges if, like, he maybe...
Could have just asked to switch rooms. He could have just asked Soseki, like, hey, can we switch rooms?
That or...
Because Soseki hates the room anyway.
He does.
He probably would have agreed to it.
He probably would have. And then also, he could have been like, you know, hey, want to have a sleepover, buddy? You know? And like, we pretended to be friends, I don't know, and then like, take it from there. Or like, hey, you know what? Oh, like, he could have just befriended one of them, and then the next time they left for something, he could have just gone and taken it, and they wouldn't have known.
Yeah, could have just broken in while they were out.
Here, we're helping the criminal do things the right way.
I'm just saying, he didn't have to kill anybody.
No, he didn't. He chose to. That was all him. I love his slow, like, vots. He looks like a really done parent who's like,
yeah, I was gonna say, it's like,
shit?
It's like because I'm guessing he knows we're right, but he hates it.
Yep.
He's like, yeah.
It all comes out. Yes, and having established that, all of Mr. Shamspeare's subsequent actions start to make perfect sense. When he was let out of prison following Selden's death, he made immediately for Mr. Garadeb's lodgings in the hope of renting Selden's old room. However, the retired army man was unable to offer him the accommodations of his choice, because Selden's own room had already been lent to somebody else, Mr. Duncan Ross. Which is why Mr. Shamspeare subsequently devised his gas-based plot to kill the occupant of the room. You know, instead of making friends with the guy, maybe saying, hey, I left something in this room, do you mind if I get it real quick? Thanks, I appreciate it.
I'm going to assume that part of it is that maybe it's probably like buried in the floor, or
probably,
or the wall, so it would probably take some work to get it, which is why he needs to actually rent the room.
That, or, and I bet he wouldn't have wanted to, but I bet he could have been like, look, I'm going to be real with you. There's some treasure in here.
Yeah, he could have offered to split it or
I will give you some money if you let me open the wall real quick.
He probably didn't want to split it. He wants all of it. Yeah. Or have them report him or whatever. Yeah.
And when he was successful, he presumably intended to inquire about switching it into the newly vacant room. However...
Yeah, because that wouldn't have been like a weird thing to do at all. Oh, that guy died in that room? I want to go in there.
Yeah. See, he could have definitely used that too. He'd been like, did you know a guy died in here? That's kind of gross, right? You know, I would feel grossed out. You want to swap rooms? I don't mind doing it for you. You know, it's the theater kid in me.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm playing the role of a corpse. Like, I got to get into character.
So Soseki keeps talking about how he hates the room. Well, the reason he hates the room is because of what...
Is because of him,
because he keeps messing with the gas.
Yeah. But still, he could have totally done other things, as we've established numerous times.
Could have been like, oh, I'm not afraid of ghosts or whatever. I'll take the room.
Yeah, he could have done more of a Scooby-Doo thing where trying to scare him out.
Yeah, that's literally that's a Scooby-Doo plot. Yeah.
Yeah, he could just scare him out of the room. Anyway, a certain jittery someone had beaten him to it.
Mr. Soseki Natsume is the defendant of this case, no less.
So, you decided to use the ploy with the gas again, didn't you, Mr. Shamspeare? This time to oust Mr. Natsume. You know, I bet if that had happened again, they would have probably had to condemn the room.
Right.
And then he would have never gotten in.
Yeah.
Idiot. Anyway, all for one simple and avarice reason. To get your hands on the 1,000 pounds of loot left behind by the dead convict.
Ugh, you. Ugh. Ugh.
He's dead.
Yeah.
He died.
We did it.
We killed him.
Yay. Looks like I'm gonna snuff it. Oh, this is Selden, I guess. Listen, I want you to have me loot. Anything to stop the coppers getting their mitts on it. It's hidden in the room where I was lodging when they got me. Stop pressing that.
I'm not pressing anything.
Always stay one step ahead, mate. See you in hell, I guess. Shamspeare.
But yeah, no, I didn't press nothing. Or if I did, it twinged it. I'm sorry. Hang on. Can we let us look at the history?
It's fine.
Okay.
It's mine.
What did he just say?
S'mores? It's mine. That loot is mine. Oh my god.
Gosh.
He's a zombie.
Mr. Shamspeare!
It's all lies. I don't accept any of it. Why should I? After all, you don't have a shred of evidence. You can't prove I killed that fellow. Forsooth, I'm the victim here, remember? Isn't that right, ladies and gentlemen? If I don't admit to it, there's nothing you can do. You can't arrest me for the time being anyway.
Oh, I'm drunk as a skunk right now.
Verily, you can't arrest the victim, can you? Isn't that right, ladies and gentlemen?
They're all like, holy shit, this guy's crazy!
Whoa, I'm so close. I just need a few more hours. Doing a little dance.
Oh my gosh.
I swore to myself that I'd get my hands on it, and I can almost taste it now. Do you really think I'd just give up?
There's no question in my mind now. This man is guilty through and through. But he seems so utterly intoxicated by the idea of that loot. I'm afraid that, however hard you press him, he'll never admit to what he's done, Mr. Naruhodo.
And it's Tirov. Hello, Tirov. Yay! Well, we're really lucky to have you here, friend. But thank you for saying that, and welcome back to your home. Yeah, I'm the Grizzler.
It always makes me laugh when you call me that, Tirov. It's always, I like especially your delivery when you say it. It's always great, like chef's kiss. Mwah. But we're happy to see you, friend. Welcome. And you've come at the great time. We've really cornered Shamspeare into a shameful corner. So let's see if we can get him to admit his shameful, murdery ways. Pardon?
There's one way I can finish him.
No.
Pulls out a gun.
Pulls out Iris's gun.
Yeah.
He's already committed the most heinous crimes to get his hands on that loot, which means all we need to do is find it first. A fine plan. Were it not for the fact that the police thoroughly searched the room following the death of Mr. Ross. If it isn't there at all, it must be very well hidden indeed. No, sorry. Without conclusive evidence, I certainly cannot rule.
If only there was some way we could find the convict's loot quickly.
This is the final piece in this complex puzzle, but I think we might have it in our possession already. Or rather, I think we may well have something that can help us find where that loot is hidden.
Oh, the, handprint thing?
Excuse me, teacher! My lord! Yes, counsel? The defense would like to make a proposal about how to find the late convict's hidden loot. I believe we are already in possession of something that could give us a clue as to its whereabouts.
Still dancing.
Hey, give him that at least. It's our last chance, so it has to be worth a gamble. Besides, we've used the same technique once already, and it definitely paid off then. Very well then, counsel. Let the court hear your idea. What do you propose we can use in order to locate the hiding place of the deceased convict's hall?
Oh my
Oh my goodness! Whoa! Thank you, Umbra Karasu, for the big cool raid. Oh my gosh, I'm in shock. Thank you so much. Also, I think you spelled shout out wrong. There we go.
Chateau.
Chateau! But welcome. How was your stream? I hope it was good. And if you need to raid and run, totally understand. You know, the after stream care is very important. But for anybody who's never been here before, welcome. I'm Grezy, and this is my husband Ergo, and we're in the midst of, well, basically the end of this case in Great Ace Attorney 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
So you've come at a good time.
Just in time for the end.
Just in time for the climactic end. Yeah.
And thank you, by the way, for the follow, Pink Bunny. I appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome to the treasure hoard. All right. See, now I'm just confused because we're looking at the gas meter.
Also nice to see fellow Crow VTuber.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
gotta recognize.
That's right. Yeah, Ergo.
How's it going?
You got to find your murder, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Your Crow gang. And I'm glad to hear it was fun. That's great. Speaking of fun.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, something. What are we looking
at
at?
the hiding place.
Is it
Maybe
this
the
thing?
handprints?
Yeah, because we used it before. We used it before to prove that he was touching the wall.
I guess so, yeah.
Let's try it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, there we go.
If I'm not mistaken, those are Mr. Shamspeare's handprints on the wall of his lodgings. That's right, my lord. Exposed as a result of the defense's independent investigation of the scene. Based on a wonderful new discovery in the field of forensic science by the great detective Mr. Sholmes.
A great detective? Is that some kind of joke? Do you really think I'm going to be daunted by a man with such a ridiculous title? I should think the great bard ought to recognize such a title when he hears one, Mr. Shamspeare. I'm here. Also,
Costume change. I love that outfit for him.
Yeah.
It's great.
the fox mask.
Hell yeah.
Perhaps we should compete for the honor of most ridiculous title? Ah! 'Tis Sherlock Holmes himself. It's time for me to just talk to myself, I guess.
Yay! I do it all the time.
For a little bit, yeah.
In and out of game. Zing. Anyway, real quick, I just wanted to say, because Umbra, I know that you were saying it's been a while since that you've seen either of us, so it's perfect. Yeah, no, it's been a while since we've seen you, so it's great to have you here. For as long as you decide to be here, we're happy to have you. Always good to see, people, even after a little while. Goodness knows the streaming world is a busy place. All right, Ergo, you ready to talk to yourself?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Oh, or not.
Sorry, never mind. Sorry, I'm cutting in.
What are you doing here, great detective? Your usual haunts are the filthy back streets of the capital, are they not?
He got scared. Mr. Reaper, it's been too long. And I see your complexion has worsened since last we met.
You look uglier.
Mr. Sholmes!
You need to take better care of your skin.
He does know Lord Van Zieks, then. Well enough to say something like that in any case. Mr. Sholmes, though you may be heralded as a great detective by the population at large, that does not give you the right to come in and go in my courtroom as you see fit. And to call Mr. Lord Van Zieks ugly, that's just mean.
If I may, my lord, Mr. Sholmes' newly developed scientific method has helped us to uncover vital clues in this case already.
Clues, you say? What are clues, exactly?
I call them skin prints, my lord.
Please don't call them that.
My method identifies every location touched by an individual under scrutiny. It's the method by which we were able to ascertain this gentleman's gas pipe activities.
That sounds different.
You know what he was doing with that gas pipe.
Certain activities.
You need only a small sample of something the individual has previously touched to make an indicator solution. In your case, sir, I used the teacup you had been holding. Elementary. So now, Mr. Naruhodo,
Yeah?
what am I to use as a sample to make the indicator solution this time?
Thank you for offering to help, Mr. Sholmes. When the convict was arrested, he was living in what is now Soseki-san's room. We need a sample to help locate Selden's loot that's hidden in his old room. What form will the sample take?
Huh. I mean, why would it be a person?
Wait, is that what it... Oh, it is. Wait, or present evidence or present a person.
I don't think it would be the person, right? Unless it's... Oh, wait, okay, because I was thinking, would it be the key that she has on her neck?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
Okay, so maybe, we present her?
Oh, here, should we save first, just in case?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, let's do a quick little savey save. Always good to be cautionary here. Alright. Alright. Cool. Thank you. Alright, let's go back. Present a person. We will need something of Selden's in order to create the indicator solution to find his loot. And something the convict owned happens to be in the possession of somebody listed in the court record.
Upon my word, Mr. Naruhodo, your powers of reasoning appear to be on the up. So, which particular person do you have in mind? From whom can we obtain a possession of the late victim's...
Yeah, this one right here!
Green.
Woo!
Miss Green.
Me? What do you want with me?
The key around your neck, if you please.
Sorry?
That key belonged to Selden. There will be remnants of secretion.
Gross.
There will be remnants of secretions from the man's skin on its surface that we can use.
Very true.
What if she's just been touching it, though?
Yeah, right?
Am I gonna make it dark?
Let's just go with it.
Yeah, it takes a turn, it's fine.
That is the sample we need. Using it, we can create the indicator solution required for Mr. Sholmes' skin print seeker. And find out exactly what Selden touched in the room that he used to rent.
Mr. Shamspeare, as one great to another, I assure you, if the late convict's haul is hidden somewhere in his former lodgings, I shall uncover it in no more than 30 minutes.
So, Mr. Shamspeare, the truth is well within our grasp now, and as such, you will never get your hands on Selden's stolen wealth.
In that case, I'll gladly let Mr. Sholmes have this key. No, give the key to me! The detective shan't have it!
It's over, Mr. Shamspeare.
It's so ogre. No.
Shrek is life. Shrek is love. It's never ogre.
You're out of options now. There's only one thing left for you to do. Admit your guilt.
Whoa. Oh shit. Oh shameful spear. Despair. Where's their voice acting right now?
No.
Be thy name. Damn. What the fuck? Good thing everybody else got out of the way.
Yeah, that is good. I will be honest, at least to my memory, the outbursts in these cases aren't nearly as extreme as some of the ones from the original trilogy. I could be misremembering, though. I could be forgetting some of the previous ones.
Yeah. I never intended to kill the man. I just...
wanted to blow him up.
Yeah. I just wanted to drive him out of the room. That's all.
So you'd have time to find the convict's haul of stolen goods. Yet after you'd killed the young man, you still didn't move into the room.
I asked the landlord, of course. I pleaded with him, but he refused.
Why?
I was 3 months behind with the rent, for one thing.
Mr. Garrett really has had a lot to put up with.
And he had the gas repair work done immediately afterwards, putting the room out of action for a while. And then this Japanese man swooped in at just the right moment to sign the new lease.
Poor Mr. Natsume. What unfortunate timing.
Then 5 days ago, after the incident on Briar Road when the Japanese fellow got himself arrested, I thought I'd finally have my chance, but it wasn't to be.
No, the scene was sealed off and guarded by the police night and day.
And if I remember rightly, Mr. Sholmes spent the whole day in there reading books.
I couldn't even rent the room, let alone search for the loot.
Which is why, on the day Mr. Natsume was acquitted and returned to his room, you once again tried your trick of blowing air into the gas pipe that feeds the stove in his room. Which was really stupid, because then the same thing would have happened, where it would have been inaccessible for a while because they would have had a lot of people there, and then you probably wouldn't have gotten it again anyway.
Yep.
Real stupid. Unbeknownst to you, however, that action would lead you into a deadly trap.
William Shamspeare.
I fucking hate you.
How does it go? To be or not to be, that is the question.
From Shakespeare's Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 1. I'm very into this play.
Well, let me tell you, in your case, it's not to be. That is the answer. You deserve to die for what you've done. Huh. Ugh.
Well said. I mean, she did attempt murder herself, but I mean, we could all look the other way, maybe? I don't know.
At first, I really did think it was just a terrible accident. I'll never forget our conversation the night before Duncan died. The gas supply of my new lodgings are a complete disaster, you know, Olive. The gas supply... Or do you want to voice Duncan? I don't know.
I mean, I can.
Yes, the stove always seems to go out in the middle of the night for some reason.
That's no joke.
Oh.
I don't know.
They say it's the convict's curse.
Oh, Duncan, please don't stay there. It would be nice if they had just put names on these.
Yeah.
I don't care how cheap it is.
All right, if it's that important to you, I'll start looking for a new place. There are spare rooms in my house. Why don't you leave that...
Oh, wait. Oh, that's her.
At my house. Why don't you leave that horrible room tonight?
Oh. No, I'd better not. We'd said we'd wait until we graduated before we told our parents, remember?
But that was the last time we ever spoke. That very night he fell victim to the gas. If only I'd known it was going to happen, I'd have insisted. He left that horrible room that instant. But instead, all I've been left with is bitter regret. I stopped going to school, but something kept drawing me back to the house on Briar Road. I saw a stooped Eastern-looking man with a mustache coming out of the house one day when I was there. He walked up the road to Grubb's Grubbery for some food, so I followed him and sat myself down next to him. He had some watery-looking soup and started to pick a quarrel with the publican. That place is cursed, I tell you, cursed! The ghost of that convict who used to live there, trying to suffocate me! I wake up in the middle of the night, freezing to death because the stove has gone out. The room is full of gas and I can hardly breathe. But the pipes have been checked, no problem there. It's like I'm the problem, that's what they're thinking. But how could that be? Duncan was gone and... Now this man had almost suffered the same fate. Could it really be a curse? Then I remembered a rumor I'd heard about how the gas companies go around investigating the gas installations.
A rumor? In St. Petersburg? You mean...
Yes, everybody's heard the stories, it seems, about how they go around checking the pipes.
How anything connected to the gas can be extinguished by blowing air into the pipework.
That's when it started. A little flicker of doubt in the back of my mind that just wouldn't go away. Was it really an accident? Once I'd had the idea, it wouldn't leave me alone. It plagued me day and night. So I bought this at one of the black markets in the East End.
A black market?
I'd never been. I just heard people talk about them. And you really can buy anything you can think of there. It's pretty awesome. I got a bootleg DVD of Pokemon, I don't know.
Hell yeah!
In some ways, being able to get my hands on this so easily made me even more determined. Filled me with determination.
I was just thinking
I had
that.
to find out one way or another. Was Duncan's death an accident, or was it murder?
And your chosen method for establishing the truth was simple, but highly effective. Smear poison on the gas pipe you suspected the man of tampering with, and wait. If Mr. Shamspeare was innocent, nothing would come of what you'd done.
Unless somebody was really stupid and decided to do like, hey guys, look,
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch my tongue to this, pipe
Or I mean,
here.
what if just, the gas man had come by and be like, alright, time to inspect the pipes. Oh no, well, dying.
Well, I mean, he would have had to put his. Oh, that's right. They have to put their mouth on it. Yeah. That's true. Man, she could have killed some gas worker at some point. Gosh. But if he was guilty, he would pay for his crimes dearly.
I found out the name of the man I suspected, William Shamspeare. Can you believe that's his name?
Yeah, Sham is in the name.
And I wrote him this note. I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Come to the Slug and Salad.
Do it.
Don't tell anybody else about this letter or the meeting. It is a matter of
We've read this a lot already.
If he'd done it, I knew that would worry him enough, so he'd be sure to go. So I waited to see if it worked.
And of course, Mr. Shamspeare followed the instructions to the letter.
I worked out where the gas pipe was straight away, so I smeared a good amount of the poison I'd bought all around the mouth of the pipe. All the time praying that the devil's work wouldn't be done and that it was all just some wild fantasy. Actually, no. All the time praying that the devil's work would be done and that the culprit would get his just desserts.
I mean, it is true, though, that the gas worker would have eventually died.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you would also think that the poison would just, like, dry off eventually or whatever.
maybe, yeah. Also, yes, Asada was, like, tearing up. She was sad. Yeah, it is really sad. It happened to Miss Green. It kind of reminds me of the one case in the second Ace Attorney game, the one with the circus. It reminds me of that one, where you sympathize with the person that did the thing because the other person was an idiot. So yeah.
3 days ago. That was more than 2 days ago. When you were first stood in the dock before me, this whole affair seemed relatively straightforward.
Yes, my lord.
I certainly never imagined the depths of depravity that we should subsequently find lurking behind the scenes. It has been a long road, my Nipponese friend.
Oh, yes. Also, could you please stop saying that? The way you say it just kind of makes me think it's condescending.
You could just say friend.
Yeah, what does the effort to be Nipponese matter?
Why do you gotta always bring race in?
I don't say my British vampire friend.
German.
Yeah, whoever you are.
Where are you from?
Yeah.
If you're so obsessed with race, tell me yours.
Yeah.
And one I certainly didn't envisage working with you. I read that so horribly, forget I said any of that. Nevertheless, doesn't matter, I'm not worrying about it. Together we have reached the light at the end of the tunnel, as it were. Miss Green.
Yes, my lord.
You will henceforth be stripped of your freedom, as punishment for the attempted murder of Mr. William Shamspeare.
Yes, I know.
And you, Mr. Shamspeare, you will be tried for the murder of Mr. Duncan Ross in cold blood, and the subsequent attempted murder of Mr. Soseki Natsume here present.
Nurg. Mr. Naruhodo.
Yes?
Yesterday, at the hospital, when you and your friends stopped me from
ending your life by drinking what was left in the poison bottle?
I wasn't myself. I can't even really remember what was going through my mind. To be or not to be, I suppose. That's a question that's so hard to answer, it seems.
Well, personally, I'm glad of your being here, Miss Green.
Oh.
Yeah, if you weren't here, we wouldn't have been able to, secure Mr. Natsume's freedom, number one. But number two, also, it's okay. And I'd like to believe that it's a blessing Mr. Shamspeare didn't die when he ingested the poison. For your sake, at the very least. Oh, she's so cute! Oh.
Because of you, I chose life, not death. And now you've made the truth come out at last.
Oh.
Really, I can't thank you enough.
Oh, Miss Green. I know! I'm with you.
Mr. Soseki Natsume,
Yes, my lord.
the court declares that you are exonerated from all blame in this matter. Accordingly, I would call upon the ladies and gentlemen of the jury to present a verdict of not guilty.
Well, we are in full agreement, my lord.
What if after all this they were like, nah, still don't like him?
Think he's sus. In that case, I hereby declare the defendant, ready for it, not guilty!
Yay, confetti!
Woo! See, it's said in the original trilogy.
Fireworks!
Whoa! It's said in the original trilogy that Gumshoe is the one that makes the confetti and throws it. So who's throwing the confetti and shooting off fireworks?
Gregson.
What if it's freaking? I was gonna say, what if it's Sherlock Holmes? But he's currently looking for treasure right now, so maybe not him.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah,
Iris.
Gregson. Or
She'd have like a gun.
Yeah,
Confetti gun.
I could see that.
Court is adjourned. We'll figure out who does this whole mess with fireworks and confetti later.
Who just set off fireworks in here? What the fuck? That's not safe.
Oh, shit, yeah. Could have set my wig on fire. Even though I'm sitting right next to two things of fire on either side of me.
Actually, yeah. Hope he doesn't use any, oils or whatever. Oh, yes, at last. Divine justice duly done. Divine justice. My dear fellow, if there were any divine justice in this world, you would shave that mustache.
Dang!
Oh, come on, that's a nice mustache.
I feel like that would also be a good print screen one because it's so savage.
And it doesn't really spoil anything.
It's so needlessly rude.
This has nothing to do with my mustache.
Some say that a luxuriant mustache is a sign of physical prowess, Mr. Sholmes.
Locum Studa, Mr. Naruhodo Esquire, once again. You've saved me from doom.
I'm very
from doom!
I'm very happy to have been able to help, Mr. Natsume. Congratulations on your acquittal. You're second in almost as many days.
I was first acquainted with and gained affection for English literature whilst in our great homeland empire. And then, by a twist of fate, I was brought to the land that bore the fruit of that literature. Only the city of bricks and mortar became my prison. Try as I might, I never found my feet here. In the end, I confined myself to my room and lived life through friendly old books.
You've had such a difficult time, haven't you?
Oh, but a week ago now, I dragged you out of that dark and dingy room of yours, did I not? You did, and I've seen more of life in this week than in all my years to date. For the first time, I feel I've begun to see the true face of the English that's so far been hiding from me behind the wall of fog. My dear fellow, there's nothing special about the true face of the English, as you put it. Wheresoever one goes in the world, humans are human. There are few genuine differences.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I think you're right. I finally started to see that, and I've come to understand something. I've worked out why I was attracted to English literature in the first place. It made me see that whatever our nationality, we humans all have the same hopes and fears. We're all just doing our best to live.
Well said. Yeah, actually, I said that even before I saw Ryunosuke said that. Well said. I've come to feel the same way.
I've made a decision, too. I'm going to cut short my study tour here and return to Japan. I'm going to do a JoJo pose.
What?
Just when we'd become friends here in England. What a terrible shame.
Oh, I know. That does tug at my heartstrings, it really does. But I've decided I'd like to take everything I've learned here in Britain and write something of my own. A novel of sorts, I suppose.
Oh my! So you'll be creating your own literature, Mr. Natsume? How wonderful!
Oh, well, no, I mean, I wouldn't presume to call it literature. Why not? Well, that is precisely the definition, Mr. Mustache.
Oh, that's
I suppose you're right, yes, it will in a way be literature. But as of now, all I know is that I like to try my hand at writing. I have no delusions of grandeur.
What kind of fan fiction do you think Soseki-san would write?
What?
Yeah. Sound off. What do you think?
And I was just about to say he's off to about the real Soseki is about to go become one of the most like famous Japanese authors of all time. So yeah, good for him.
Yeah. I, for one, would love to read your work.
Well, all things considered, it may be for the best. After all, you have once again emerged victorious from a battle with the Reaper.
That's very true.
And there is no salvation for a person in the dock when the Reaper is the prosecutor.
Susato, do you have to?
Yeah, do you have to say that? Also, it would be stupid because he's totally innocent.
Yeah.
You can just be murdering a regular dude.
The desire to return post-haste to the perceived safety of your homeland is one I quite understand.
My goodness, yes. Faced with such a terrifying prospect. Nobody would consider that cowardly, I'm quite sure.
But that's not why I'm leaving. I mean it. Wow.
And that was the case we found ourselves embroiled in 6 months ago now. Soseki-san did indeed return to Japan, and submitted a report about both cases to the government. It was on reading that report that Professor Mikotoba was prompted to visit the scholar. And barely any time later, Susato-san was given the news that she must return to Japan as well, on the back of a telegram stating falsely that her father had fallen gravely ill. The only possible explanation that comes to mind is what happened after the trial, on the following day. The day that we uncovered the loot hidden by the now deceased convict in his former lodgings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He's wearing the mask. Oh, cool. He looks really cool in that outfit, not gonna lie.
Because I guess the mask is replacing, like, he would have the goggles on.
Oh, the goggles on. Yeah, that would
yeah.
track. That makes sense.
Oh, well done, Mr. Sholmes. How simply marvelous of you. To uncover this secret hiding place in just one day.
Wasn't it supposed to take 30 minutes?
As I believe I told you, my dear fellows, skin prints are extremely useful in such situations. Wouldn't you agree, Gregson? Munch, munch.
Grezy's been happily munching in agreement this whole time, you know, Hurley.
Happily? I think perhaps humorously might be closer to the truth.
So, it transpires the man fashioned a hiding place in the ceiling.
And what's in it? What exactly is the loot?
Let us look then, if you're ready. Let's examine the late burglar's haul. And it's like a mirror, and it's like the real treasure was you.
No!
The whole time. It's just the Kung Fu Panda.
Man, can you imagine William Shamspeare murdering a guy, trying to murder a second guy, and it's just a...
The real treasure
like
was the friends we made along the way.
Right? Oh, gosh.
It's the One Piece.
What is that?
Oh.
Ew, gross, there's blood on it. Or, oh no, there's jam all over it. Oh no. It looks to be some sort of neckband or collar.
Oh wait, somebody else said that. A collar, it's huge though.
And look at all the gemstones set in it. I can see why it was claimed to be worth 1,000 pounds. Perhaps I could have had it as a belt.
Oh, have you noticed on the inside there? There are some dark stains.
You didn't notice that immediately?
Right? You don't think they could be blood, do you? I mean, there's quite a lot of it.
On second thoughts, perhaps I wouldn't have had it as a belt.
Then of course, there's this emblem here. A large letter B and a small crown.
It's a Balto's collar.
Whoa! What does it signify, do you think?
Big. It's because it's a big collar.
It reminds me of SpongeBob when they have the Mermaid Man's utility belt, and they're like, "Oh, have you tried setting it to Wumbo?" And they like turn it upside down to like Don't worry about it, Ergo. It's okay. Anyway, I was like, you could turn the B upside down. I don't know, and it would turn you small instead of big. That's what that belt did. Anyway, I hadn't noticed that.
You didn't notice the thing right in the middle.
I feel as though I've seen that emblem somewhere before, you know? Where could it have been?
That's enough of that, I think.
Don't worry about it. Nothing to see here. What's the matter with Mr. Sholmes? All the color has drained from his face.
Well, Inspector, I believe you ought to be taking this, oughtn't you? It could be valuable evidence, after all. It must be kept safely under lock and key. Yes. Get your grubby hands off that, you lot, and hand it over now. Get fingerprints all over it.
Yeah, let me put my fingerprints on it. I'd never seen a collar that large before.
Big dog.
The Hound of Baskerville.
Oh,
B for Baskerville! Holy shit! I just said that for funsies.
Is that what we're doing next?
Holy
Are we
moly.
doing Hound of the Baskervilles?
Is it? Oh my god. Watch, we're completely wrong and we're going, whoa! And then future us will be like, no. Anyway, all those jewels certainly look to be extremely valuable. But that's not what stood out the most to me. At least, not once I'd noticed it. Those dark marks on the inside of the collar. Those stains. Could they really have been...
Strawberry jam?
Or blood?
Blood jam?
Who's to say? Well, that was a funny case, wasn't it? But it's all buttoned up now.
And you look very pleased, Iris.
I am, because I'm starting to wonder what I could use as the basis of this month's story in the magazine. But this case will be perfect. It's been so fascinating.
Talking about the latest installment of The Adventures of Sherlock Sholmes, I presume.
The mystery of the knife in the mist, and the mustached man and the convict's curse, perhaps. I could make it a 2-part story. Oh, I can't wait.
A word, please, Iris.
Yes, what is it, Hurley?
I'm sorry, but you can't write about this case. It's out of the question.
What? Why not? It's a great case.
Then I shall have to insist that you limit yourself to the first of your 2 titles. The second must never be written. Is that clear?
Yes.
And so it was that the second of Soseki's cases became buried in obscurity. Now, looking back, I feel I understand. I can see why Mr. Sholmes forbade Iris from publishing the story. It would take a little longer before I saw the link between everything that had happened and would happen, for it wasn't until 2 months after the arrival of Susato-san's letter that events began to unfurl again, with an incident that took place at the very heart of the eagerly awaited Great Exhibition of London.
I still cannot get over British Ryunosuke. Like, to the actor's credit, it does kind of sound like they're kind of going for, like, Japanese and British. Like, I can kind of get that sense a little bit, but, yeah, no. For me, I'm just like, no, I can't. One, I don't really think I can do a British accent very well anyway, so I'm actually saving you all the trouble of having to listen to me attempt it. That's like, my excuse, and I'm sticking to it right now.
Like, let's just make him sound like Phoenix.
Why not? Yeah, I'm lazy with that.
He's basically Phoenix.
Yeah, all of my protagonists, or at least my male protagonists in Ace Attorney games, have to also have the same voice like A Phoenix.
Yeah, whenever you get to
continuity, you know.
Whenever you get to Apollo,
Apollo's is gonna just have the same voice.
He's gonna have the Phoenix voice, but then will you do a different voice for old Phoenix?
Oh shit! Yeah, because it'll be them talking the same.
Make him older.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what kind of voice would Apollo have. Be like, oh my gosh, it's Phoenix! No, that's awful. I hate it. I hate it. That would be too annoying to do anyway.
Yeah, no,
and it doesn't work for him.
Apollo's pretty like serious.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's pretty upright and all that. Yeah. I'll have to figure it out. I'll mess around with it. That or I'll just make him sound like young Phoenix and then make older Phoenix sound older. I don't know how I'll do that, but I will.
Do you think once we finish this, then you'll start the Apollo trilogy?
Probably. I will have to get used to having to do all the voices myself again, because I know you're like, I need a break.
Yeah.
Which, understandable, it is a lot. But I will say, and I know you get embarrassed when I say it, but I will tout your praises again. I do really think that you do a really good job with your different voices. I'm not trying to say that I don't, but I feel like you especially have a good range. You have a lot of fun. And I like hearing it, so it will be a little sad for me to not get to hear your cool voices. But I hope that I can still do pretty good at it when I go back to doing them by myself. But you know what? Speaking of good, a good thing we can attempt to do is to potentially raid somebody. We were raided, it would be nice.
Want to?
Yeah, I see Shobra is streaming, unless there's anybody else that you, because I think we rated Shobra recently, but if there's anybody else you would like to stream instead,
they must just be the person who is usually like streaming at the late time that we do.
I think Shobra also likes to stream late. I would agree. Yeah,
I feel like everybody finishes.
Undertale? Is Shobra playing Undertale?
Undertale Yellow.
Oh,
wasn't that like
it's a fan game?
Yeah.
You know what? Yes.
I'm hearing about that.
Toby Fox was just celebrating the 10th anniversary of Undertale. I think that would be great.
Okay, it looks like they started recently.
Yeah, I think we should do that. Well, first of all, before we do that, thank you so much for spending your time with us. We always appreciate that. It was great seeing you again, Punch. And, Umbro, we were glad to have you and your friends come here for a little bit as well. Tiraf, Intruder, everybody that popped in and said something, and even all the lurkers who didn't say anything, we appreciate it. We always do. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you for being here and giving us the cool vibes. We appreciate it.
Next time, we'll be starting The Return of the Great Departed Soul.
Oh, that sounds cool. Hang on, we got a last minute posture check.
Hydra.
No. See, now I just remember
a last minute Hydra.
What Lindsay Ellis said. Hang glider. Because they have their arms up and they're like, Hail Hydra, but she says, Hang glider.
Oh.
Because that's what it sounds like. Anyway.
Let's go.
On that note.
Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Have fun with Shobra.
Yes, say hi to Shobra for us.
Yeah.